Weddings, then.
Okay.
It's often...
Kids can't get married, Joe.
Well, you never know. I've seen dogs get married. I swear someone married an elephant the other day.
There's some weird things that happen.
You just wait 10 years, you never know. For weddings, kids' entertainment is often an overlooked aspect. Yeah. It's often at the back of people's minds. It's not something they give consideration to. Is it something that we should be thinking about when we're booking entertainment for the wedding, and why? So
it's really important, really, really important. I think the key thing, at the end of the day, a bride and groom will really think about entertaining their guests. They want everyone there to be happy. The kids often don't get thought about in that sense. I know some people, when they're planning a wedding, say no kids. That happens quite a bit, which is fine. But then you're eliminating people that have got kids that maybe want to bring them along. So it's finding that balance and what you want to do. Obviously, you want your friends to have fun. You want your friends to be relaxed, and you want them to enjoy the party. If they've got kids, they need to entertain and look after those kids. So if you can have something to take that away, they don't have to worry about it.
Would you say that booking, say if you booked an act during the day or a band or something, it could almost be wasted if you didn't give your guests the opportunity to relax and enjoy that band in the first place because they're too busy looking after the kids and whatnot?
Sorry, I didn't see any of the band. I was looking after poor Oliver that was crying all night.
Exactly.
It happens. It's part of it. There are some kids that are great, and you see them on the dance floor dancing to a band late at night, but there are a lot that it's just not for them. It's too loud, and it's not. So having something that's happening somewhere can really, really help to take them away, and that can be, that can be anything. If we're talking, we're not just sort of advising people to book our acts. Get some games.
Yeah, I think one thing that happened at my brother's wedding recently. We had a lot of lawn games up, so we had kind of giant Jenga and stuff, and even I was getting involved, and a lot of the other guys, but all the kids were out there. Exactly. It's a sunny day, and everyone was kind of looked after, and everyone.
Kids are imaginative. They're going to play with whatever. I saw a wedding recently. They got sort of they weren't even hay bales, but they were like sawdust sort of stuff in a bag, like hay bales. 10 of them.
Off you go.
Kids just played with them. That's it. So that's the simple option and the cheap option. You just get something to play with.
As long as you kind of designate kind of an area and a space, and just say, there you go, that's for you for the next hour. Off you go, off you trot, and
that's it. But then of course, there are things that you can you can put an entertainer in that area as well.
Sure.
You can have storytellers. That's great.
Cool.
We've got storytellers.
Even I was in London recently, and what's the kids shop? What's the massive?
Is it Smith's?
Oh my god, it begins with H or something.
No, that's the famous one. Is it Harrods?
Oh my gosh! Someone comment. I know it's yellow and red themed. But anyway, I was on the top floor. It's absolutely huge in there.
Okay.
And there was this guy, and he was a trainee guy doing storytelling, and he was going there pretending to read to teddies and stuff. So I felt bad for him.
Did he work in the shop?
I'm pretty sure he worked in the shop. But we sat down and had a listen, and then other families came along and listened. It's kind of, I don't know, that sounds weird that I did that, but it's a really cool environment, and it's a bit of fun, and it's a little bit different, and it's really engrossing as well.
Exactly, and someone who does that as their sort of in a professional basis, even if it's semi-professional, it's part-time or whatever, they're going to know how to engage all the kids. Sure. They're going to know how to look after the kids, and if one of them's not looking happy, they'll put a smile on the face. They can do all that stuff.
Sure.
So things like that, great idea. Face painters.
I love face painters.
Yeah, everyone
so
does.
Much.
Everyone does.
I can't resist. If I see it, I have to do it. It doesn't matter where I am, or if I have to be going out somewhere important that night. I'll get my face painted.
One of my favourite things to see at weddings, be it as a guest or be it performing there or whatever it might be, is there's always a dad as a tiger.
It's a tiger, isn't it?
It's always a tiger. Full wedding outfit, and then a tiger face. Brilliant. Yeah. But the kids love that, and and again, it's something that they can go and do, and you don't. The parents don't need to be with them because the face painter knows how to look after the kids.
Exactly.
Do it that way.
I think the thing to touch on here as well is the atmosphere that an entertainment like that can create at the event, because it instantly enlightens it, doesn't it?
Of course,
especially if you're having a kind of summer thing and it's outside. Imagine having someone set up outside painting faces. It feels like a kind of summer fete. And
it's a festival fete sort of thing. That's it, exactly. And everyone gets involved, even though it is for the kids. Everyone gets involved.
Balloon modelers are really cool. I mean, we have kind of a few different types of balloon modelers. So what are the options there?
I mean, you've got your, I don't want to say standard, that's wrong, but the sort of what we expect as a balloon modeler, it's one person who, hey, do you want a balloon model? And they'll make an animal,
sure.
and they'll do something, and they're really impressive, really fun. Great for kids, great for everyone. There'll be swords, they'll be playing with swords, there'll be different animals and stuff like that. We've got an act as well, Belle's Boutique they go by, and they're probably a bridge between kids and adults sort of thing.
Sure.
So they offer they'll make hats.
Right, cool.
But elaborate hats, and their hats made out of balloons, and it can be, they've got like Star Wars stuff, so they've got like a Darth Vader
already kind of
balloon idea, and stuff like that. Or they'll do like one I really like is like the fruit bowl, the old school fruit sort of thing, and they do stuff like that, and they do it almost like come and sit down in this boutique, and they they do it for you, and there's a mirror in front, and then they take a photo and go away. And again, this is another one that's it's booked for kids entertainment.
The adults can't help.
All the adults will have a silly hat on by the end of the night, and it's great fun. We had they went out recently for us, and the customer called up and had to make a point of how impressed he was with it. He just wasn't expecting it, and said 98% of the whole party all had a balloon hat.
I want to see the photos. From
yes, we'll get some photos.
At the end
sure
of the night,
we will.
when everyone's wearing balloon hats. But it can just really lift the day, and if you can bring that kind of childish innocence and fun to your wedding day as well, it can take it from that kind of stuffy,
fun is the key word, and I think that's what you want at a wedding. You want everyone to have fun, and that can be sort of various aspects. Yes, the band is so that people have fun and they dance, but there's other things as well. We've discussed in other videos like caricaturists and magicians, and people are just having fun. And that is it. And it doesn't need to be. Trying to choose the right word, but it doesn't need to be sort of posh, lavish,
traditional.
Fun. Traditional. It can be silly.
Exactly.
That's the point. And I think people enjoy it, and it's different.
I think looking back to when I was younger, I remember going to a big group of weddings in between the ages of kind of 7 and 10, and I was aware that I was at a wedding, and I kind of knew what was going on, but at the same time I didn't care. And
you're really bored and tired.
I was very bored, and I was put in a suit, and I was told to sit here and not say anything for an hour. So I was I want my friends and family here. I just want to have fun and that. So I think enabling that and giving the children an opportunity to have that outlet, so they don't kind of maybe do that in the wrong way or run wild.
I was about to say, kids that are bored either cry or cause trouble. And I think
and adults do the same sometimes. I speak for myself.
But I think we've all been to a wedding where there isn't something for the kids, and they're running under tables, and they're running around on the dance floor, or pulling and minding people. It's cute for a minute, and then it gets a bit. So entertain them. Do something.
Cool.